taking on the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that.
Oh, my God.
Return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, hut. Black 40. Ready?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh, what are you doing?
An interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Love looking to throw it. That is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
You've been on YouTube earlier, I see.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight
They've been
into
on
the
YouTube
turf.
already.
Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen.
Oh, come on, man.
That's right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Nothing like that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready. Green Jack.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, just like last play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. To the air again, Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
10 cycles. 52 blaster.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Okay,
The
right.
line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Blue striker. Red, 38. Ready?
Love from the gun.
This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Set.
Now Love.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Josh Jacobs
From a yard out.
and the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
To throw, it's Allen. This is intercepted. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, and one can...
Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 34 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Down the sideline he goes.
How's that open?
End zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
How's that open?
Khalil Shakir, 62 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for
How's that open?
6. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw now. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Ready.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll change things up.
41-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd
That's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times it's about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterwards. I know he was trying to make a play, but that time he ends up drawing the flag.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Blue 32. Set.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown?
Oh, what?
Remember, he just
Come on,
tipped the
man.
ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Abanikanda. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jordan Love, as time expires in the 1st half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Now McManus for the extra point. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half. They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They run the counter with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Allen now looks to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for two.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Ready?
Love throwing for it.
And he's got it. So they tried for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Bills 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. He finds his receiver, Watson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
18 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Blue 32.
Working out of the gun. Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 29 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. Now he fires deep for Shaquille.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, old Ken Black. Hut, hut.
Following the interception, Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Play action this time with Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That's caught inside the 20. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
33, yellow. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Okay, ready?
Back here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Love looking to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Battle of floors, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward to get what he can.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Room here to run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Steps away.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
There'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Allen gonna throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Black shot. 52 blue. Hut.
Love now. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Come up, claws red. Yep, 6. Mega. Yellow. Go. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. And some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.